Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Dogs will kick this deep to start us off.
Set to kick off.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone.
Here we go.
They're going to run it here. First down and more. He's still running. Here he goes. Past the 40, the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. Too much speed for the defense.
Touchdown.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 7, Georgia 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kick it away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Offense operating from the pistol.
Jerk. Down. What do you got?
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
It leads to 2nd down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Charcoal.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Gonna run it. It's Washington. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And the tailback's got it again. He's past the marker and still going. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Green 25. Razor.
Keeping it on the ground here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. No huddle now for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They're going to run it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Okay.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down.
Come on, set. We got it. Ready.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Ready, go.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Set. Ready. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Set.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Touchdown.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point makes the lead 14-7.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia, 7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Muscles past the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Marked out of bounds.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
By the running back. Picks up
Setting the tone
6.
early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Tackle is made.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Dog. Burger. Ready? Kill. Double tight, guys. Kill. Four base man.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO. It is complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Georgia has moved into the red zone.
Here we go, Zach.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. They're freshmen with a little too much air under that
To
one.
the wideout. It's second down.
Here's the second down play.
Here we go.
Keep them back.
Set, go.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught, brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
6.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Dogs.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions.
42 Spider.
They'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking for a gap. It's Washington. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And the Aggies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down.
It's fourth down.
691 Pilot. Hawk. Gaucho. Goat.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time way too early in this game to go for it on fourth and a mile.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Locates the tight end, is complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. He's going to take off here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
34. And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw to the left. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Picks up 1.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Pickup of 5.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Propane! 6 propane! On the ready. Got it?
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. He's got room to run. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Of 3.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. On the ground, it's Washington. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Reed. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here.
Tuna. Ready.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Football 7. Ready. Break. Ringo.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Stopped right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return, but cost himself 4 yards. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Back to throw. It's Reed. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Direct snap. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Texas A&M, 14.
And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going.
Set to kick it off.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game, very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Incomplete. That should have been caught. On the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Burger! 22, water. 4 face paint. 4 face paint. What's the vertical?
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field.
Flare!
Dropping back, it's Reed. Bringing pressure. No idea what he was trying to do there, but the end result, it's going to be a safety. Wow.
Boy, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
And the offense trots back out on the field again.
Music note. Pace. 27. Jump. Ready, go.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Run.
Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First down was caught by the tight end. He's tackled at the
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down coming up.
Brass.
From the shotgun, drops back. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made by the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry up. To throw, it's Reed. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Let's go.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. And the route is on.
Number 88.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his fourth receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas A&M, 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone.
A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Carries the ball.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Reed. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Squirrel.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down.
Timber, cricket.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for the wideout. And he can't connect the gamble.